When clicking play in the menu, you will be served your first choice, which faction to choose. There are 3 factions available, and besides their aesthetics and starting territory, there is no functional difference between them. Once you choose a faction, you will be locked into that faction for the duration of an entire age or test. So, if you have friends that also play, make sure you join the same faction. Or don't. I don't know what your relationship with your friends is like. After the faction choice, you will be asked to pick a town to spawn at. Hovering over the icons will show you the amount of avatars that are available at each location. Left-clicking one of the icons will open the avatar selection screen. In it, you can hover over the auxiliary avatar icon to get more information about their skill levels. Always a level 1 for each skill. Left-clicking on the icon will claim an auxiliary avatar in that particular town. Bear in mind that this just picks the starting location for that avatar. You are in no way bound to that particular town. Once you load into the world of Caligo, you will spawn inside the town keep and will find a tutorial panel on the right side of your screen that will help you to get started in the world. The first tutorial is about bounties, a common way of earning silver. Silver that can later be used to craft, buy, and rent things. Your first task is to view the bounty board inside the keep. The bounty board is located inside the keep. Get close to it until in the bottom left you see press E to use bounty board. Now press E to open it up. This will show you a list of bounties you can fulfill. Each one will have a description, an estimated difficulty level, an indication of the items you need to collect, and the reward you will get for delivering said item or items. Bounties that require the delivery of multiple bounty items will simply pay out a multiple of that singular bounty. So for instance, the bounty reward for a single wolf tooth is 12 silver, the reward for 3 wolf teeth is 36 silver. You do not have to choose the bounties to start them, you simply need to show up with the required items to fulfill them. Now that you are acquainted with the bounty board, you are tasked with making a flint knife from branches and flint. To know how many branches and how much flint you need, you can press tab to open your inventory, and in the crafting menu on the right, hover over the flint knife icon to get more information about it and its price. 2 branches, 1 flint. Walk out of the keep. If the keep already has extra things attached to it, you can scroll up to zoom the camera in and hold the scroll wheel to rotate the camera for easier navigations. Gates and doors can be opened by getting close to them and pressing V. While walking, you can press the left shift key to sprint. This will drain your stamina. Once outside, you need to locate flint, which can be found as piles of little stones. Getting close to these piles will show in the bottom left. Press left mouse button to gather flint pile. Pressing the left mouse button will make your character gather flint from the little pile. When you are done gathering, the little pile will disappear. Opening your inventory by pressing tab will show you a single piece of flint in your inventory. Next, you need to locate branches. While walking, you can hold the right mouse button to aim out and look further ahead in search for branches. When you spot something that looks like a tall bush of branches sticking into the air, you have found branches. Walk up to them, and when in the bottom left the message appears, press left mouse button to collect branches, click the left mouse button. If you happen to be out of stamina, a message will show you that your gathering will be less effective, and in fact you will not gather a single branch. Wait for a little bit to regain some stamina and press the left mouse button again. This time, the bush will disappear, indicating that you actually gathered a branch this time. Walk up to another one and gather a second branch. Open your inventory by pressing tab. You can see that in the crafting menu on the right, the flint knife is now available to craft and not grayed out. Simply left-click the icon to start the crafting. This will put the crafting order into your crafting queue and shows you the amount of time it will take to finish. Once it is crafted, it will appear in your player's inventory in the main hand slot. Press tab again to close your inventory. In the bottom of your screen, you can see your equipment slots. The first 2 slots are your main hand and offhand equipment slots. The other 8 are quick slots. You can equip the knife, which is in the main slot, by pressing R. Pressing R again will put it away. With the knife out, if you press the left mouse button, you will perform a slash attack in front of you, which is a way to complete the next step, killing a boar and harvesting it for the boar trophy. Keep wandering around until you spot a boar. Make sure you have your knife out when approaching the boar. Get close to it, preferably approaching from the side or back, and do not sprint, so you can start with a full stamina bar. Left click to attack the boar. The boar will also attack you, so keep attacking the boar until it dies and keels over. Send over the dead boar, and when you see in the bottom left, press left mouse button to harvest boar carcass, press the left mouse button repeatedly to cut it up. If you hold down the left mouse button, you will keep cutting at it, but you will run out of stamina. The same as with resource harvesting, this will make your action less effective, meaning you need to perform more actions to get the same result. When the harvesting is done, a panel will pop up with the loot you got from the boar carcass, boar meat, and the trophy we need the boar tusk. Right-click on these icons to transfer them into your inventory. To finish the boar bounty, return to a town keep. You can press M to open the map and locate a town on the map by looking for the icon that looks like a shield from your faction with 2 crossed swords behind it. Above it, the town name will be displayed. This icon will also be visible on your compass when you are close enough, and you can simply keep walking in that direction. When at the keep, go back inside and towards the bounty board. Open it by pressing E, and in the list with bounties, click on the icon of the little stack of coins behind the bounty requesting 1 boar tusk. This will show you that you completed the bounty, and if you now open your inventory, you can see that in your purse slot there are now 8 silver coins. Now you know how to get some silver, it is time to figure out more about the time. First up is renting storage space at the town keep. Your avatar's inventory space is not unlimited, and you might want to safeguard some of your belongings from accidental death by wildlife or slip and dies. For this, simply walk up to the center of the town keep until in the bottom left it says press E to use town keep. In the middle you will find the town keep panel with storage options. Make sure you have the private tab selected and then hover over the icon in the center next to rent private storage. This will give you more information on the private storage and will give you its price, 5 silver. Left-clicking on the icon will rent a personal storage space for you. The personal storage space has 31 slots where various resources and items will stack differently. Below the storage, you will see the remaining time on your storage. If this reaches 0, everything that was inside will be moved to the public storage. You can extend the rental time by clicking the Extend Rental Time button, which will cost you another 5 silver per extension and will add 1 day to the rental period. Besides the things you can craft in your inventory, there are way more things you can craft. This is, among others, done at the town workbench. Locate the town workbench and walk up the stairs until in the bottom left it says press E to use workbench. In the workbench menu, you will find all the items you can make inside the workbench. Hovering over each icon will give basic descriptions and the cost. To make crude leg armor, for instance, we only need 1 piece of flint and 2 fiber. We know how to get flint. To fiber, we need to locate berry bushes, which look like green bushes with red berries, and harvest those. That will yield both berries and fiber. When you have gathered those materials, return to the workbench. When you now open the workbench menu, both the crude helmet and crude leg armor are not grayed out anymore, indicating that with the materials currently in your inventory, these can be made. Simply left-click on the icon of the crude leg armor to craft it. When the crafting is done, the leg armor will appear in your inventory. Right-click on it to put it into the leg armor slot and wear it. For certain items in the workbench, you will need intermediate resources. These can be made in the town workshop. Walk up to the town workshop until you see in the bottom left, press E to use town workshop. Press E to open its crafting menu. In it, you will see the various intermediate resources, and if you hover over them, it will tell you more about it and what you need to produce them. Wood planks, for instance, require logs, where the different types of logs will yield different amount of planks. Copper nails, used for repairing tools, require a malachite fragment. To mine for malachite fragments, you will need a pickaxe. Press Tab to open your inventory and hover over the pickaxe icon in your crafting menu. It will take 3 branches and 2 flint to make 1. Gather the resources needed and open your crafting menu again. Left-click the pickaxe icon to craft it. You now need to locate a malachite location. Press M to open the map and locate the little stacks of green rocks. When you are in the vicinity of a malachite mine, it will also show up as an icon on your compass. Walk to one of the little green rocks surrounding the mine. Equip your pickaxe and left-click to start mining the copper or malachite node. When hit often enough, it will break apart and leave a little pile of malachite on the ground. Stand over it and press E to pick it up. Check your inventory by pressing Tab and notice that you now have 1 malachite fragment. Return to the town workshop. Open its menu by pressing E and left-click on the copper nails icon. This will take the 1 malachite fragment and turn it into 6 copper nails, which, when produced, will be put into your inventory. Now return to the workbench and go to the table next to the workbench, the repair bench. Press E to open its menu. Hovering over the large button in the repair menu will tell you that it will fully repair an item at the cost of 1 copper nail. In your inventory, you can see that next to your pickaxe is a white bar. This bar indicates the durability of the tool. If there is no more white left, it will break and be destroyed. To repair it, right-click on the pickaxe to transfer it into the repair bench repair slot, and right-click on the nails as well to transfer 1 nail into the nail slot. Then left-click on the repair button to repair the pickaxe fully, and right-click on it to transfer it back into your inventory. While all auxiliary avatars have a skill level of 1 in all skills, you can recruit named avatars that have higher skills and skill ceilings. Go to the town keep and across from the bounty board you will find a table, the avatar recruitment table. Stand close to it and press E to open its recruitment panel. In it, you will find a selection of 6 avatars that can be recruited. The level ceiling for each avatar is randomized, and their skill with the highest level ceiling is indicated by the icon representing the avatar. Avatars with the highest fitness ceiling will be able to sprint longer and have a better chance of surviving fatal blows in combat. Melee avatars are able to equip better armor and melee weapons and deal more damage with melee weapons. Avatars with a high ranged combat ceiling can equip better ranged weapons and deal more damage with them. Blacksmith avatars will require less work at anvils to produce items. Avatars with high logging and mining consume less stamina while mining and logging. Hunter avatars will have an easier time running around wildlife without being attacked. Their starting skills are indicated by their rank, where the apprentice starts with all skills at level 1, the journeyman will have some higher starting levels, and the master will have all skills starting at a high level. The price for recruiting each avatar is shown underneath their icon, and you will not know their actual skill levels and ceilings until you recruit them. Make sure you have enough silver in your inventory and then left-click on the avatar to recruit it. This will show you the actual starting skill and skill ceilings of your newly recruited avatar. It will also inform you that the avatar is stationed in the keep. Click Dismiss to close the panel. To deploy to the avatar, walk to the center of the keep and press E to open the Town Keep menu. In the bottom middle, you will find a panel with all stationed avatars. Hovering over the avatar icon will show you their stats. Left-clicking it will make you deploy into it. This will tell you that your currently inhabited auxiliary avatar will be disbanded and removed from the world. Keep in mind that clicking OK will drop everything that was in the auxiliary's inventory onto the ground. So it might be best to first submit those items into the personal storage in the keep before deploying into your avatar. Click yes to proceed and you will be deployed into your recruited avatar. Pressing tab will now show you your skill levels, and hovering over each skill will show you how it influences you and how you can improve it. You can station your avatar again by opening the Town Keep and in the bottom left clicking on the Station Avatar button. This will put your avatar back into the Town Keep where it will recover health and stamina over time. When deploying back as auxiliary avatar and opening the Town Keep, you can hover over the named avatar to see their recovery progress and see how long it will take for them to starve to death. To prevent starvation, you can deploy as your avatar again, put several food items into your inventory, and station the avatar again. The stationed avatar will consume food from its inventory to prevent starvation. In the top left, you will find above the stamina bar, your hunger bar and your health bar. If your hunger bar is empty, your character will starve. If your health bar is depleted, you die. You can eat food to replenish your hunger bar, and eating food will also regenerate health over time, where different types of food have different satiation levels and health regeneration levels. The easiest to get but least beneficial food is raw berries. Simply pick a berry bush, put a berry into your main hand, press R to equip it, and press the left mouse button to eat it. After eating it, you will see your hunger bar being replenished immediately and your health bar slowly ticking up. Underneath your stamina bar, you will also see a little berry icon. This indicates that you just ate a berry type food. To get better quality food, you can cook food in a fire pit. Fire pits can be made outside the town borders with 3 branches. Press B to open the build menu and open the food category. Only the fire pit is available. Left-click the icon to get the blueprint under your cursor. If you try to place it within the town bounds, you see that you are not allowed to. You can, however, place it outside the town bounds by simply left-clicking. Walk up to the fire pit blueprint and hold down the left mouse button to build the fire pit. Press E to open its crafting menu. Right-clicking a berry in your inventory will transfer it into the fire pit. Left-clicking the Bloodberry Field Bar recipe icon in the middle will start to cook the recipe. But since there is no fuel inside the fire pit, nothing is happening. To add fuel, right-click on a fiber to transfer 1 fiber into the fire pit. This will ignite the fire pit and provide fire for a minute. Your Bloodberry Field Bar is now cooking. When it is done, it will appear in the output slot at the highest quality, 3 pluses. Leaving it in while the fire is still going will take the quality down. Right-clicking the Bloodberry Field Bar will transfer it into your inventory. Meats can be cooked inside the fire pit as well. To cook, for instance, a hog's leg, simply right-click on the boar meat in your inventory and left-click on the hog's leg recipe in the middle. Then right-click on the fiber to ignite and fuel the fire pit. The fiber will provide fuel for just long enough to cook an entire hog's leg. When the hog's leg is cooked, right-click the icon to transfer it into your inventory. Because you recently ate a berry food type, you cannot eat another berry food type. If you try to eat a Bloodberry Field Bar, the game will tell you that it is too soon to eat this type of food again. You can, however, eat the hog's leg, as this is a different food type. Press 2 to take the hog's leg from your second quick slot and equip it into your main hand. Clicking the left mouse button will make you eat the hog's leg, and when you are done eating, you see your hunger bar is replenished, your health bar is slowly filling up, and below your stamina bar, the boar meat icon is now active, indicating that for now, you won't be able to eat another boar meat food type. Keep in mind that Anvil Empires is still in pre-alpha, which means the development is still moving fast and things shown or explained in this guide might be different already.